Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday.
Oh my God. For a second, I thought, wait, is it Tuesday? Happy
I
Wednesday,
understand.
everyone.
Yes, it's Wednesday.
Oh my God. This week is going fast. I'm Nancy Quinn. I am here with my sponsor, Kim Vanderpool from Fresh Impact Social Media, who has a marketing club that if you're struggling with your social media, you should be checking out her marketing club. So Kim, I just want to start out right in the beginning, talking about your club, and then we're going to get into how do you get a sale from social media?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for shouting out the club. It is one of our most popular products that we love to offer our service. That the club is, we meet, you have the option to meet up to 4 hours a week on Zoom, Mondays and Fridays, 10 to 12 Central Time. You come on Zoom, ask any of your marketing questions, strategy. We look at your content. We help you make a plan. We help you do whatever you want, whether it's blogging, emails, or even on your social media. So it's just a great time to be accountable, encouraged, and kind of like your social media marketer in your back pocket is what the open office hours are for. We also have a whole library hub of all different types of education on social media. So if you want to know what's going on, you need some help with Instagram, we've got trainings on that. We do a micro learning every Friday right at 10 o'clock. It's about 10 or 15 minutes, and it's covers either the trends, or we show you how to make a reel, or we'll teach you how to write good captions. It's just a short bite-sized training so that you can learn how to do your marketing. And then they also have access to our scheduler so that they can get their content out and be consistent and schedule.
And just tell them quickly that scheduler, because I think this is a huge benefit of your marketing club, that the scheduler schedules across all their platforms if they wanted
yes.
to, all in one click of a button, basically.
Correct. Yep, all in one click, and then you can customize it you can have one post and customize it per channel if you want, per platform. So you can optimize it for the Instagram or LinkedIn. And they also have AI built in. So if you're stuck writing captions, they do have AI, and you can now train the AI will pick up your brand. They've got it system.
Oh, nice.
So there's lots of things. If you have a team, you can have the team member schedule, and they can send a little link for you to review and approval. So it's just a super slick process. Yes.
And if they're interested in the club, how do they get on your calendar?
You can either message me through Facebook at Fresh Impact, or our website is freshimpactsocialmedia.com.
Perfect. Okay, so let's talk about the topic for today, from scroll to sale, creating content that captivates and converts. So this is a big deal right now, because as we were talking before we went live, there's a lot of businesses, not just interior designers, who are struggling through the summer. They get that little dip, and now they're picking up speed again and going, I need this to happen. I need to get this sale. So give us some tips on how to stop the social media scroll in order to create content that gets people to contact you.
Perfect. Because we all know that it's more than just getting likes. It's about really taking that attention and turning it into action. So the first thing we want to do is we want to talk about the clarity filter. We want to post with purpose. So many people are like, well, I'm just posting, just getting it out there. But when we just get it out there, we don't really know people. We don't have a strategy. People don't understand, like, why are they posting this picture of a kitchen today, and the next day it just doesn't correlate. So we want to take people on a journey with our feed and what our posts are. And so before you post anything, ask yourself the question, the who, what, and why. Who is this for? So making sure that when you're posting, you're thinking about your dream client, the person that you want to work with, and making sure that post reflects that. And what does it do to help them with? So it's not just necessarily a style, but is it solving a dilemma? Could they be inspired? Is it an education? So what are you helping them with? And then why does it matter to them right now? So that's sometimes what we forget. We just think it matters to us to get our content out there. But is it tied into a season or a trend, or is it a common struggle? So one struggle that I hear from the designers in the club and stuff is people want a kitchen that's beautiful and functional. That's a struggle. You can speak on that if that was your area of it. So one tip that you can do is keep a content focus note on your phone, and then ask yourself when you're posting, does this bring awareness, connection, or invitation?
Oh, I like that. Say that again.
Awareness. Is that what your post is for? Connection, or invitation, which is more of a promotion. So ask yourself that filter, and the who, what, and why. And then when you're working on the next part is content that connects and converts. So we like to use the 3H content framework, which is head, heart, and hands. So the head is we want to teach them something. Can we do a quick design tip? Can we do behind the scenes or a common mistake to avoid? When sometimes the designers will say, well, I don't want to like give away too much information.
I know. I hate when they say that. I mean,
but if you taught me, there was a designer in the club and she was showing a mistake that she had come across. I said, show it. I would love to know that mistake because I'm going to trust you then. I'm going to trust that is going to build that trust factor. So that would be the head. The heart is when we make them feel something. So share a client transformational story, your why behind you before you had to do the why you did the design for them, what problems you were solving. That when I'm doing the audits, that is probably the thing that I see the most missed opportunity is take people on the story. Is people want to know a little bit more. They'll do like 1 or 2 sentences like this kitchen, blah, blah, blah. Tell them why. Why did your client hire you to do this? And what problems did you solve? Stories really sell.
Yes.
And then hands is tell them what to do next. What do you want them to do with the post? Do you want them to save it for later for design inspiration? Do you want them to DM you to chat about your next project? Or do you want to book a consult? So tell them.
You want to share with your best friends, you know,
right? Yes.
Right?
Saving.
Give a call to action.
Yeah, repost if you like. Reposts are really helping with engagement on Instagram. So yeah, using that 3H content framework that it's easy to remember. It's your head, heart, and your hands. And what is that again? What is that post clarifying for? And so some content prompts that you could use for this is one decision I always help my clients make is, or here's why we always start with blank in every project. So that really can help you define yourself as a designer different than other ones. Mm-hmm. Or swipe to see the design detail that makes the space like home. So you're telling people what to do. And so those are some nice content prompts. And the last thing, I know you work really hard with designers, coaches, anybody that is in your network, is promote without apologizing. So we're not selling, we're inviting people into a transformation. And that's something we don't do well. Most business owners don't, especially we get uncomfortable, but reminding ourselves that it's not about selling our services. We're helping inviting people into that transformation. I'm not selling social media services. I'm inviting business owners in on the transformation on how to make their marketing more simple so that they don't have to wear 10 hours of marketing hat every week.
Right.
So, so
I want to say that again, because I think that's important. And that's where we have really started to try to turn, right? It's not when you come into one of my programs, it's not these is all the things that you get. It's like, what is the transformation going to be at the end of the program, right? What is the transformation of their social media, and what are they attracting by using your services as opposed to, I'm trying to sell you into my club. No, you're looking to provide them with the transformation they can get by utilizing your services. Correct. Same as me.
And I'm going to call myself out on it. We've been working on transforming our own social media and our own website because I did what a smart business owner is. I put my site into ChatGPT and I said, help me, what am I not getting here? And it says, you list all the points. You provide all what you're going to do for them. Like, you get this, this, and this, but you don't tell about the transformation. And it's like, oh, bingo.
So same for designers, same for coaches, same for social media marketers, like everything that we sell, we're service-based entrepreneurs. We're not product-based entrepreneurs. So we're selling the transformation, how you're going to look and feel and provide and have more income coming in, more ideal clients coming in by utilizing the services. And for designers, the transformation of how someone's going to feel in their home is really what you're selling, that they're finally going to get the home that they need or want by using you, right?
Correct. And it's like humbling when I was looking, it's like, well, I know the transformation. I see it every day in my club. Like I see it. You see it in your coaching area or interior designers that you coach. Yes. But it's like, no, I can give you a list of all the products, everything that's included. But yeah, so that making sure that we really think about is how am I showing that transformation?
Right.
And then reminding ourselves, sometimes it's really easy to get discouraged, like, oh, nobody's liking my stuff or nobody's commenting, is that our ideal client is scrolling. We just have to make sure that we give them something to interact with us for. That we
Yes.
have to show them that we are the one that they want. And how can we do that? So it's more than just posting and ghosting. It's more being intentional and having that clarity, that plan, and that structure on why you're posting and what do you want them to do with that.
Yes.
And then remember that every 3 to 5 posts should have a clear call to action. So that's one thing that I'll see, that is like, you'll have a whole month of posts and not one visit my website or
I know. Not one, visit my website, or if you need my help, reach out through DM, anything, right?
right,
There's lacking that.
right. And so in closing, we need to remember that we want to stop just chasing those trends. It's kind of like, I was talking to my daughter this morning about dieting, and she goes, Mom, she goes, I just listened to someone that was just perfect. It's like, we need to stop. Like, keto may work for you, vegetarian may work for this, but we're all different, and we just need to learn that what works for us. And that's the same with our marketing, is that what works for you to attract your ideal client. That if you're not a dancer, and like people say, well, should I be on TikTok? Well, is your ideal client on TikTok? Like,
Right. Right.
that you have to ask yourself that.
There's so many things there's so many moving parts to marketing, right? And
Mhm.
we know that you try lots of different things, some stick, some don't. I was talking to my elite group yesterday, and I was like, let's go around the table and everyone give the one marketing idea that if you do it, and it could be this type of post, it could be networking, it could be anything, social media, on or off of online. And every single person's like, every time I do this, it works. I'm like, so why aren't we still doing that? Right.
Right.
So, like you said, chasing trends, chasing shiny objects, hearing a podcast and going, well, that worked for that designer. Let me go implement that right now. While you just implemented 2 or 3 other marketing initiatives, don't jump yet.
Right.
Work them through, make those tweaks. I remember Russell Brunson, who's a big marketing guru, Funnel Hacker Live. It was a big marketing conference I went to 2 years in a row. It's all about the way you communicate your story and whether
Right.
you are showing your value, but then it's also about being where they are in their journey, right? So where does your client, who's your ideal client? Where in the journey do they make their decision to hire an interior designer? Do they actually need you? Exactly the way you present yourself, right? So
Right.
you can't be everything to everyone. The bottom line is figure out the marketing avenues that work for you, rinse and repeat, and exhaust them. Change one word, change one image, change one thing. And sometimes it starts to convert before you abandon the whole marketing avenue that you've chosen. Does that
Right.
make sense? Am I
Yes,
saying that right?
you are saying that right. And I will add just one little thing, is don't get stuck in the weeds. That because someone says that you need to, like, because I say you need to do this, that maybe it's not going to work for you, or it doesn't have to be perfect. Or I see where, especially when people come first in the club, is they're stuck that, oh, I need to do this exactly right. Or how come this doesn't work? Do I need to have music on LinkedIn posts? If you want LinkedIn music, fine. If not, not a big deal. Like, we're concentrating on kind of the wrong things. And what we really do is we want to create good quality content that speaks to our client, reflects our brand, and makes it easy to work with you.
Okay. And I think you said to me one time when we talked about, it was probably another live, when we talk about how we hyper focus on our statistics, how many likes, how many comments. And I think at the time I said to you, like, sometimes you look at it, you go, there's only 25 people who looked at it, or 10 people who liked it. And you were like, if you were standing in a room of 25 people and they were captivated just on you and you're speaking in front of the room, 25 people is not a bad audience to be able to speak directly to, right? So 25, 50, 100, 500, whatever you have on your social media, even if it's 5 people, you've started with 5 people listening to you, what you have to offer, and starting to identify you as an expert. So keep it going. Don't stop, because the momentum is what grows your audience and gives you more opportunities.
Correct. Yes, definitely. You wrapped it up just perfect. And my challenge is to audit your last 9 posts and then ask yourself, do they truly invite someone to take action, or do they solve a client's problem? So do they, look at what you're posting and, like, is it meeting the mark?
Is it meeting the mark? That last 9 posts. Okay, so look at your last 9 posts. Let us know in the comments how you think you did based on the criteria that Kim has set up for you. And if you're struggling with getting out there with your online marketing, please get with Kim. Get to freshimpactsocialmedia.com. Get a consult with Kim because she can really help you, not only with the posting, what to post, how to post, teaching you, but the mindset around marketing and posting, which is really what holds people back the most.
Yes, most.
So, all right, Kim, I will see you next month. Everyone go have a great Wednesday. And you know where to find me.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.